So I think maybe for approximately 22 minutes late. But I still think you have the discussion about the group formation. So first step you need to find, in fact, 7 or maybe some you cannot find 7. At least you should have six members, but do not have more. So at most it's 7. At least it's six members in your final project group. Well, so let me make sure group 1 ready.
We have 5 members right now.
Okay, so at least you can key in the members, or maybe you can claim, oh, okay, for example, group 1, I am one of the member, your name and ID, right? So right now you can key in your members there, group 1, group 1, 2, 1, where's your hands, group 1?
And there are 2 online.
Online, okay. And group 2? 6 or 7? 6, okay. And group 3, where? Okay, 3. Okay, move here. It's okay, group 3. And so 7?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And group 4? 7? 6, temporarily okay. And which group? Okay, later I will assign for you. And group 5? Here, we have group 6, right? 7? Okay, good. And maybe no group 5 at this moment, so you can join group 5. Okay, come here and try to find your members. But at least you have group 5. You just come here, group 5. And what that you have the members for your group? If some of you, or maybe some of you, it's hard for you to key in all the information. So each of you, you claim you are the member of group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5, group 6. All right, so later you should find your groups. You, group 5, today, and for the final project as well. And I also ask you to have your video to demo. Yes, I can successfully run the 2 apps in chapter 2, UDP and TCP, and TCP or UDP. And I did have some reference demo. So of course you just provide the hyperlinks to your demo video. And finally, right now you can think about what kind of topic you want to have for maybe the current members in the classroom, or maybe you have it. And for this one, actually I allow you to finalize before 4 p.m. today, this one. But some of you need to key in, so let me go to the Padlet. Oh, sorry. For Padlet, if you have not joined, you can scan the QR code, Padlet. So scan it, or maybe you can use the hyperlink in our line group. All right, so you can check that one. So let me move to Padlet as well. So we have these. So we have this, right? And you can show me your hyperlink to your demo of the two apps. You need to explain, okay, I have the compile successfully, so I can run the two programs, how it works or how they work. Why I want to do so, I push you to have the experience of running the two apps, and so that you will have some idea further to have your proposal or topic for your final project, right? So, first of all, let me have your main, sure, you can let me have second step to have the links, that's okay. And also you should claim first one, group. So you should claim I am the group within the group 1, or group 2, or group 3, group 4. At least right now we have 6 groups. Even right now, group 5, just 1 member. Try to find, or maybe if no one join, I will ask the remaining student to join group 5. So that you have 3 minutes to key in to have the hyperlinks. And if possible, show me your current topic if you have. If you don't have it, that's fine. You can have the topic before 4 p.m. today. Is it okay? 4 p.m. today. For this one, I will close it after 4 p.m. My suggestion, if you have the group member, you can form your line group for the further discussion. All right, so you can find your line group for the final project. So we still have 1 minute. You still can join Padlet to finish all the tasks here. We have a group member, group formation, and I ask you to show the hyperlink, and I will ask here to check. And finally, your proposal. So I set each item with 5 points. All right, each item with 5 points. So of course you need to finish all. Of course, for the final one, topic, at least mention 1 topic, and then that's enough for the group members. Well, I'm not sure. For the remaining students, I should push them all belong to group 5. Maybe currently this is a solution. If they don't claim, then I cannot let them have the points.
We also are just 5 members, so we.
You should have 1 more or maybe 2 more.
We need 1 or 2 more, yes.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more. I expect to have 2 more.
Yeah, so maybe when there's some people who don't have a group yet, we can also come fast.
Yeah, sure. You can claim on our course line group, anyone want to join group 1? Yeah, or otherwise you can find the should want to join, right? So don't care if you want to recruit your group member, you can do so. You can claim. I prefer international students to stay in a different group. Yeah, I prefer. So currently group 5 for you, or otherwise no group 5 member. Well, any question else? Well, why I already have this activity, at least I already have the chance to know your possible members, and so that you can have your online group later to have the further discussion for your final project. All right, so for this purpose, I arrange this activity. So let me get back, but don't forget, finish it before 4 p.m. Okay, right? So let us continue. This Monday, we already have version 3.0, stop and wait. And then we have some operations in action. And I think you know, operation in action, we treat packet by packet. So that's why we have stop and wait, because for each packet, you need to send it and then stop and wait the response so that you have the next action. And here we think about this. If everything's okay, we can send the first packet. If everything's okay, send the first packet, then we will send egg. Okay, so the first packet finished. So first packet finished. And then you can try the next one. Currently, we just care about, oh, everything's okay. So best performance. We have a 1 cent and finish. So we have RTT here. And we have a transmission delay, L over R. And we can repeat the next one. So based on the observation currently, we can have the efficiency throughput using the current formula. If I recall, this is the utilization. How we utilize the time so that we can send a packet. The utilization actually, one packet transmission time, the time is L over R. And over the total time for the current observed time period, it's RTT plus L over R. So we have this ratio. And this ratio, we call it the utilization. And we can try. Perhaps, oh, we said the later we already have the corresponding time. RTT maybe 30 seconds, maybe 30, or maybe 30 milliseconds. And for the transmission delay, we have 0.008. So maybe the given value, if we have the given value, the throughput is not so, utilization is not so good because lower than 1%, right? Lower than 1%, not so good. Not so good, then we have the description. RDT 3.0 protocol performance stinks. Stinks says we don't have the good reputation or smell bad. Here, stink. Right? Not so good. It's so bad. Smell bad. So performance not so good. So performance stinks. Well, because of stinks, so we will have the way to have the pipelining. In fact, you know pipelining, but stop and wait, we don't have a pipelining. Later, we will have a pipelining. But before that one, I arrange the attendance check-in for you first. I'm not sure, okay or not. Maybe not okay, but you try to scan. If not okay, then we go to Paul Everywhere system to that you have the QR code. So okay or not? Try it first.
I think it's legit.
It should be this one. Two minutes, because we have online students to finish the attendance checking. If you finish it, of course, you can feel free to have the discussion about your proposal or topic, because you will need to wait for the responses from online students. All right, so time's up. At least let me make sure for students in the classroom. Now, okay? Okay, so everyone is okay. So let me move on to this one. We already have the calculation utilization. And right now, think about the current problem, Huei-Wen, right? And of course, we have error checking, retransmission, and the others. And we have the assumption. We want to ask you, such a protocol work over a channel with bit errors, for bit errors only. And what about over a low C channel? That says if we have packet losses, low C and bit error. So the second problem is this one. So about the current problem, here, this one, Padlet here. Then we have 3 minutes to discuss. And using the current groups. So if you have some reference idea, we have 2 subproblems. Later, I will nominate 2 members from different groups. So you can try to share your idea. You can refer to Padlet, and then we have this page, so you know the problem there. Of course, you can feel free to discuss. But second step, anyone want to share your idea? Or maybe no, but this one, I will set it to same, 4 p.m. If you don't finish it, 4 p.m., you still can upload your answer. But I try to see some possible hints. So anyone want to try later to have the answer for subproblem A and subproblem B? If yes, later you can let me know. Or maybe yes, no one want to try, and then it doesn't matter. You can let me have the answer before 4 p.m. If later you want to serve as a presenter, of course you need to indicate you are the presenter. But let me make sure. So, anyone want to try? We have 2 subproblems. Anyone want to try? If no, yeah, this time I don't insist to have the presenter. So this one, you have, so for this activity, no presenter today. And at least upload your answer before 4 p.m. And this one, no packet loss, corrupted messages. Okay. So anything wrong? Let me make sure. Oh, sorry, I didn't have the answer. Sorry. Next one. Actually, I think I will expect you have the answer immediately. So I prepare the reference solution, but pretend you don't see the solution there. And 4 p.m. So how to have the reference solution? You can use your way. And so we should have pipelining, and therefore we have pipelined protocols operations. Well, so we have a pipelining. I think you know pipelining. We can send multiple packets directly, and we can deal with the batch of packets sent, right? So initially we have a single one, this one. So we change it to pipelining. We have multiple packets. So here we can code, we have multiple in-flight packets to be tackled properly. Well, so this is pipelining. I think you know this one. Because of pipelining, so should we have a buffer? Yes, we should have a buffer because we cannot process immediately. So some of packets should be buffered. So we should have a buffer for sure. Previously we mentioned that one. And why we want to do so? Because we can consider this one stop and wait, but we try to have a pipelining. Original version, just 1 packet. Right now it seems to be we can accept 3 packets. So 3, and then we have 3 get back. Well, think about the current utilization. How to have the calculation of utilization. Previously, the numerator, 分子, just 1 transmission delay, and the denominator we have RTT plus 1 transmission delay. And currently we have 3. So numerator it should be 3 times the transmission delay, and how about the denominator? RTT plus. So I draw your attention to this. Let me show you the answer. Yes, three transmission delay correct. But for the denominator, still it's RTT plus one single transmission delay. Why? Because something like we have the scope. The scope we just consider RTT plus one transmission delay. So for the utilization, we have the common denominator. However, we can increase the utilization to 3 times of the original utilization, right? So that says it encourages us to have the multiple packet to be sent immediately. So we expect to have the pipelining technique, but can we send a lot? Send a lot if you cannot process properly. So we cannot accept that one, or we cannot tolerate many packets to be sent. So we will set a window. Here it's a window. We will set a suitable window. Window size. For example, right now we have a window size set it to 3. Or maybe we can set window size to other possible value. But at this, we believe, according to the current enhancement, we should employ pipelining. Right? And we already have one more thing partial to think about this. Okay, same, the previous one. But we want to have the setting, the given L and R, and we expect to have 90%. This one first. Maybe no chance for you to have the discussion anymore, but at least you can have the thing partial. Same, upload your answer before 4 p.m. today. So we have three activity to expect you to have your answer before 4 p.m. today. And I will upload the 2 hyperlink for problem 14 and problem 15. All right, at least for students in the classroom, you have the QR code, so you can check the 2 problems. All right, so I think I cannot continue, so let me start here. But let me mention, because approximately 22-minute delay, so I plan to have some more discussion using online video. So at least 22. If I can have a bit more, forgive me, maybe I can have 15 minutes more. 15 minutes more, and so that next Monday, possibly I'll try to have the 3 classroom style to have some problem to ask you something. But I will avoid activity within the video, right? Just I promise for the 3 classroom style, we cannot have the activity there, or otherwise you will complain. Why activity? Why you ask me to join synchronously? So easier way to check the video. Possibly tomorrow or maybe this Friday, I try to have the actual video, and because of the delay today, and also try to catch up the schedule, because I expect to finish chapter 3 next week, and so that we can follow schedule, and so that we will have the midterm exam maybe approximately 2 weeks later, right? And maybe 1 week later we have quiz number 2. Well, that's it up to now. Any questions? If no, see you next Monday. Okay, and don't forget we have 3 activities to expect your answers on Padlet. Okay, that's it. See you. Bye-bye.